earlier this week, but I didn't like it and the lighting in my room is awful. And so I deleted it and I'm just doing a video today because literally nothing has changed. If you guys are new, welcome to the most... Sorry, I don't have COVID. I just took this off my blinds. Welcome to the most boring channel on YouTube. I am Caitlin, the Michigan girl, and this is life under stay-at-home. It is so weird to think about, you guys. I've been sitting here thinking, and I'm like, when was the last time I actually went out and did anything fun? I had to look on my calendar, and it was March 7th and 8th, and I actually have a video where I talk about the 7th. That was the last time I really went out and did anything that was like fun and enjoyable, because the 7th was the day I went to the Comic-Con at the Midland Mall, our first Midland Comic-Con, and I had a huge blast. It was so much fun. I got artwork, I got an Ahsoka print, I got a child print, I got Funkos, I got a big Funko. It was so much fun. And then the next day, the 8th, my mom, my dad, my brother, and I went down to Auburn Hills, which is like 2 hours away. And we went to Great Lakes Crossing Outlets, and I got to go to the Disney store, which is the closest Disney store to where we live. And I got a bunch of stuff, including 2 Spirit jerseys, one of which I am wearing. It's Pirates of the Caribbean from Disneyland. I love it. But that is so weird now to think about and look back. That was the last time we really went and did anything. I did Comic-Con, and my mom and my brother came and they actually liked it. And then we went to Great Lakes Crossing, which was packed. It was a Sunday. But it's insane to think about that now, and then look at what's happened. Most stores are closed. The Disney store closed. And then Great Lakes Crossing Outlet is pretty much completely shut down. The only stores there are open are any stores with exterior entrances, and most of those had to be closed because they're non-essential, because we're under stay-at-home right now in the state. And then I think the mall is pretty much closed down. I think the only 2 stores open at our mall are Target and Barnes & Noble, and that's it. Like, everything else is closed. It's so weird. And then again, like I said, think about like almost a month ago, we were going out, we were having fun, we were talking about going on trips and stuff, and now it's like there's literally nothing to do. Like 3 weeks ago, I got my tickets for Star Wars night at the Great Lakes Loons on July 18th. I now don't know if that is happening because baseball season has been postponed, and they originally said probably wouldn't start till mid-May. So I have 2 tickets for a baseball game I don't even know if I'm going to get to go to. So that is just where it's at. It's like, oh my gosh, I did all this stuff and now I've done nothing. I've done quite a bit of online shopping. I've got another shirt from Hot Topic coming this week. Let me put it this way. Since this stuff has started, I have bought like 3 shirts. And a movie and a book. So I've done quite a bit of shopping. And a teddy bear. Look! There's Loki Bear! I love him. He's my bear. So it is weird. And I can't sit here and say it was a huge adjustment to doing this. Because for me personally, it wasn't really a big adjustment because I don't really go out and do anything. But it does suck, but I still have to adjust to it because it sucks because this is a time of year where I can go out more, and I do like going to the mall and going to the shops and looking around, and I do like going to like the little touristy spots and stuff, and we like to go on and do day trips to like zoos and museums, and we can't do any of that. And it's so hard. I mean, my little cousin Akila, she Facebook messaged me, video called me the other day, and she's like, her goal since discovering that we exist, she wants to come see us. She wants to visit us. She wants to come hang out with us. She wants to come visit the places we visit, do the stuff we do, go to Lake Frankenmuth and Mackinac Island. And she's like, when can I come visit you? And I'm like, well, sweetie, now's not really a good time to visit because everything is closed here. We can't go to Mackinac Island. We can't go to Frankenmuth because Bronner's is closed. In fact, pretty much every store in Frankenmuth's closed. All the zoos are closed. The museums are closed. Michigan's Adventure is closed, but that's normal because that doesn't usually open up till May. And I think I broke her little heart when I told her that the amusement park was closed because she didn't know we had an amusement park here. I don't think she's ever been to one. And I said, yeah, it's also a water park. And she declared that as soon as COVID-19, as soon as the virus is over, she is coming here and staying with us. I don't know for how long, but she is determined to come here. So it's weird. And yesterday morning, Governor Whitmire, who she's been doing an amazing job here, FYI. Let me get on a little bit of political rant. Our governor has done what I think is an amazing job. And I am mad that the president and his cronies, they're not real politicians to me. They are cronies. They're yes men. They are sitting there and bad-mouthing these governors who are doing everything within their power to help the citizens of their state. And the federal government is sitting on their hands pretty much and doing nothing. And yes, that stimulus check is supposed to be coming, but I'll believe it when I see it. And now we have Trump's son-in-law, Kushner, saying, well, the federal stockpile is not for states. Who is it for then? That's supposed to help the states during times of crisis. Even I know that, and I'm an idiot. So, okay, off my political soapbox. But yesterday, Governor Whitmire declared that there will be no more face-to-face classes for the rest of the school year. It's going to be like online learning, some form of online learning. And it's difficult, and I'm pretty sure it's like this in all the states. It's difficult to do that because it's so different from city to city, from county to county, how much online learning they're able to do, what they can do. So it's going to be difficult. And yeah, so no more school. Well, no more face-to-face school for the rest of the year, for which my mom is like, whatever, because she does online classes anyway, and I'll be doing online classes. So it's like, we're good. But it's just so weird. And now my mom learned they're going to start doing temperature checks at Walmart for their employees. Target announced today that they're going to be limiting the number of people in the store at a time, so number of customers. It's just, I don't know what to think. It's just like every day there's more news and more news and more news, and part of it's like, I know they're trying to calm us down, but with every bit of news, it's like, oh my God, you're trying to make us panic. Like, Walt Disney World is now only taking reservations starting starting June 1st. That's the earliest you can plan anything for the Disney resorts. And I'm like, oh my God. So everything is pretty much canceled. Like I said, we are under stay at home. Stay at home went into place last week. So it started 12:01 a.m. last Tuesday. It's supposed to end on the 13th. But they might change that. Governor Whitmire might extend that, and I think she kind of has to because we keep discovering more and more cases. In Midland, where I live, last time I checked, there were 12 confirmed COVID-19 cases, which is not that bad. Compared to Detroit and Macomb and Wayne County and the places down there, we're actually not that bad. We're doing pretty good. But yeah, this is totally bizarre. It is totally weird. I really don't know how to describe it, but luckily there is stuff. Frozen 2 Onward is on Disney Plus. I got Rise of Skywalker on Blu-ray. I got the book, and what was really cool is that Disney had a book called A Twisted Tale. It was a rewrite of Frozen called Conceal, Don't Feel, and it was free, and I grabbed it. So there are deals going on. Like, the reason I've bought so much stuff from Hot Topic is Hot Topic had a ton of deals going on. Like, the one deal that I did was they had t-shirts, 40% off t-shirts, and then also free shipping on orders $20 or more. Which now it's free shipping on orders of $35 or more, and today it's $6 clearance t-shirts. So, yay! So, yay, thank you to the retailers, but no more shopping because, you guys, I made kind of a difficult choice. I talked to you guys how I did open interviews at Lowe's, and I basically got hired. Here's the thing. My orientation was scheduled for the 28th, so last Saturday. So I was going to go in and start working. However, as more news broke about COVID and then we went into the stay at home, I started to feel a little leery about going to work at Lowe's, especially since when you read Lowe's and what they're doing, they haven't really done much to kind of keep their workers safe, to cut down on traffic and stuff in their non-essential traffic in their stores. So, and my mom knew I was kind of a little nervous, partially because I'm worried about she's already going to work and being exposed there, and she's high risk. I don't want to be going and double exposing her because I work at a different store that is not so stringent right now. They may have updated their policies. I don't know yet, but I went in Saturday, and one thing was the lady who did who did it, Olivia, who was super nice. Like, the management was super nice, and I feel like if this wasn't going on, I would have loved working there for the summer. But the lady Olivia, she was off and forgot to tell them I was coming in. So they were just going to have me drop my stuff off and then go be on register, which is a no-no anyway. But when I expressed my concern about COVID, the manager, the guy who interviewed me, was there and told me, go home, and I said my mom has type 2 diabetes. She has high risk. I'm kind of nervous. He's like, go home, talk it over with your family, think it over, and make a decision about what is best for you. And so I went home, and here's the funny thing. My mom had texted me before my orientation telling me if I didn't feel like I was confident and I was safe, that I shouldn't take it. And luckily they hadn't done really finalized any paperwork. I just done onboarding, stuff like that. So I wasn't officially in their system yet. And so Monday, I called Olivia, and this is going to make me sound incredibly lazy and flaky, but I apologized and I felt so guilty, and I told her I wasn't moving forward with the job. What was favorable is that it was seasonal, and I was leaving at the end of August anyway, which they understood because in the interview I did explain that I had school and I was only going to be able to work through August because my classes start September 8th. So as seasonal, I'd be full-time, so up to 39 hours a week, which I would not be able to do and go to school full-time. So I expressed how sad I was. I felt so guilty. And here's the thing. She was so nice. She was really understanding. And we talked for a few moments, and she said she was kind of surprised that they were still hiring because they were having issues like non-essential people coming in and stuff, but it was so nice. She was so understanding. So if I get another chance to work at Lowe's in the future, I might do that, just because everybody at Lowe's was so nice and so understanding and totally got why I wasn't comfortable. Because I was going into a situation, here's the thing, if I had been working there before COVID-19 had started, before this became a big deal, I probably would have stayed there and I wouldn't have complained. I would have been nervous, but I would have been fine. But since I was starting after, and not only that, I'm starting during stay at home, I just could not handle that. I would be nervous, I would be scared, I'd be thinking about a million things, and I just wouldn't be able to help the customers or do the job required of me to the best of my abilities, because my focus would always be elsewhere. So they were totally understanding. They were great. And I was able to leave with my head held high. And the primary reason I was getting that job was because I was planning to do stuff this summer, you know. I talked about going to the loons, going to the zoo. We wanted to go to John Ball Zoo again, which is pretty awesome because it's literally walking up a hill. Like, the zoo is built into a hillside. It's so cool. I have a video from John Ball Zoo. If you guys go check my channel, I have some cool videos from when we go to some zoos. I wanted to go to Michigan's Adventure this year because I didn't get a chance to go for like the past 1 or 2 years, and I really love going to Michigan's Adventure, and they've got a new area that's themed to Snoopy. So I really wanted to go to Michigan's Adventure, and of course the loons, I already talked about that, and zoos, and we wanted to go back up to Mackinac Island this year. So I was primarily getting this job for spending money for trips and stuff like that. None of that is happening now. So it's like, I don't really need it. So I didn't need the job for spending money because I'm not doing anything this summer. Like, my next big splurges are going to be if Run Disney still goes ahead with the virtual series. That will be a big splurge because that's going to be about $160. But I don't know if they're still going to do that. They canceled Rival Run Weekend, and right now when you go to look at the virtual races, they say they are adjusting registration. So the summer races are still listed as being June, July, and August, but who knows if that's actually going to happen. I was able to sign up for the pumpkin run, which starts in September and goes through November. I was able to sign up for that. It was the Great Pumpkin Run. Now it's Gordy's Pumpkin Run. So I was able to sign up for that, thankfully. So hopefully by the time that race happens, things will have died down. And I'll be able to get that out of the way and they won't cancel that. But I don't know if I'm going to be doing my summer virtual series, which sucks because I had so much fun last year. And it really pushed me, and I really wanted to do 5 or 6 races. I was going to do the Great Bunny Hop, but I opted out of it. I decided not to do the bunny hop, the inaugural bunny hop. I might do it next year, but I decided not to do it this year simply because of the time frame. I don't know. I still might look into it. I still might sign up to do it because it's you can either race it, run it, walk it, or bike it. So I still might sign up for the bunny hop because it's really not that expensive. And then my other big splurge is they are coming out with Minnie Mouse ears themed to Ahsoka, designed by Her Universe. Her Universe did this, I think, last year or 2 years ago. They came out with a pair of ears inspired by Princess Leia, which they are cute. The problem is, to me, they look like rolled up churros or cinnamon rolls because it's her hairstyle from the first movie, and because it's Minnie ears, the hairstyle is this way. Like Minnie or Mickey ears. So you're seeing her hairstyle not from the side, but from the front. And from the front, it very much looks like a churro or a cinnamon roll. So they were cute. I was not going to pay $80 for something that looked like food. I will, however, pay $80 for the Ahsoka Tano mini ears. They look amazing. I cannot wait for them to be released. Don't know when they're being released, but those are like my 3 big splurges I'm looking at. And that's it. And then I go back to school in the fall. So pretty much nothing this summer, and then school. And then next spring or summer, I had to start my internship, which I keep talking about because the only good thing about being locked down right now is it gives me time to maybe think about places locally, look up marketing firms in the area, look up places that have marketing as part of their business thing, and put those together. And then I have to contact the career services at Davenport and say, okay, what advice do you have for me about looking for marketing, internship, stuff like that, because I have to have, I can start my paperwork to do an internship is due between December and January. So I kind of have to start looking for an internship for next spring or summer, this spring or summer. So I need to start figuring that out. And it's kind of hard for me because I'm like, who's going to want, because by the time I do my internship, I'm going to be 33. Who wants a 33-year-old intern? You know, and that's one of the reasons I would love to do a Disney internship, but that's 6 months. Also, it's kind of my biggest fears of going to apply to Disney is who's going to want someone who by the time they apply for Disney is going to be about 35 years old. So who's going to want that? So I don't know. This is just the stuff you think about when you're locked in. I did get to take a walk today. That was nice. It was gorgeous out. And my dad wants to take a bike ride Monday. This is probably hurting my dad more than my brother and I because my dad goes bowling every Monday. Bowling alley, nope, sit down. Can't do that. So my dad is going nuts. So he wants to do something, and we both have bikes, so we are going to try to go out biking Monday. I don't know where, but that's what we're trying to do because thank God the great outdoors is not closed. And this is how weird it's getting. I actually looked up patterns on how to make fabric face masks, and I checked to make sure I had fabric to make them, you know, just in case. I'm not planning on cracking any out anytime soon. Even the simple ones look very complicated, so that is where it's at with me. So I don't know what to do with the vlog during stay at home. I seriously don't. I might be able to get some footage Monday if we go for the bike ride, but I honestly don't know where to go with the vlog right now because it's like nothing is happening, nothing is going on. So you guys, if anybody actually watches these, please give me some suggestions on what to do. Do you want me to go show you my Star Wars collection? Do you want me to show you like my fandom stuff or go through closets and stuff like that? Or do you want me to do a Q&A? That's the main thing I think about is a Q&A. I tried to do one last year, but I didn't get any questions. So if people start asking me a bunch of questions, I will do a Q&A. Do you want me to talk about my favorite movies. Like right now I'm going through watching Marvel movies and ranking them. So I'm watching Doctor Strange on Sunday. I'm so excited. It's really funny. Easter Sunday is Guardians of the Galaxy, so I might do that one Saturday instead. So let me know what you guys want me to do. Just make sure it's family friendly. I don't make this vlog for kids, but I do want to make sure if any kids come across it, they're not traumatized. They're already going to be traumatized by this, so I don't need to traumatize them anymore. So let me know what you guys want to see. I hope you guys are holding up okay. So with that, I'm going to get going for the week. So everybody stay safe, stay sane, stay healthy. I am sending you all lots of love, hugs, and prayers from a safe distance. And I will talk to you guys next week. Bye. Or not next week. I don't know. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.